Yo, what's up, sleepers? It's your boy, Ed Bedhead here. And I need your help, dear viewer. You see, the manga review devil is holding me hostage. It's up to you, devil hunters, to take him down by hitting that subscribe button. Please save me before it's too late. Anyway, enough with the cringy self-promotion. Let's get on with the show. Today, I will be reviewing Chainsaw Man Volume 1. And I'm going to divide this review into two segments. The first part will be spoiler-free, while the second part, I'll break down the manga a little bit more, and that'll have spoilers in it. Now let's go get some devil. So, Chainsaw Man Volume 1 was released March 4th of 2019. It was written and illustrated by Tatsuki Fujimoto. So here's a little bit of a plot summary. Denji's a poor young man who'll do anything for money, even hunting down devils with his pet devil dog, Pochita. He's a simple man with simple dreams, drowning under a mountain of debt. But his sad life gets turned upside down when he's betrayed by someone he trusts. Now, with the power of the devil inside of him, Denji's become a whole new man. Chainsaw Man. So, some of my overall thoughts for Volume 1 were the devils were drawn extremely well. I mean, they were very creepy, and they kind of reminded me of Junji Ito's work because that's just how creepy they were. Also, this is a very graphic manga, so if you're frightened easily, maybe you should skip this one. Otherwise, I think it's a great introduction to the main character and his situation. As a reader, I feel really bad that Denji can't have a normal life because he's forced to pay off this debt that he inherited. I like how there's a devil for literally everything. Scared of blood? There's a devil for that. Scared of coffee? There's a devil for that. Wait, does that mean there's a devil for failing my college exams? Oh god, I better start studying. So I think the world building in this manga is really amazing. They set up the world without giving a boring monologue, kind of like I'm doing right now. They show us the relation between devils, devil hunters, and civilians. Overall, I think it's a great introduction, and I really recommend it to everyone who likes action mangas. So therefore, my overall rating for Volume 1 is a 4.8 out of 5. I couldn't put it down once I started reading it. So let's go ahead and compare some online ratings. So Barnes & Noble's reviewers gave it a 5 out of 5. Meanwhile, Books A Million reviewers gave it a 4.9 out of 5. So crunching the numbers together, the average rating for this book is a 4.95 out of 5. Wow, that's the power of math. Now, before I jump into the spoiler-filled review, I'd like to take a moment and ask you to like this video if you're enjoying it so far. Comment down below on if you're gonna buy Volume 1 of Chainsaw Man, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It'll really help me out, and it means the world to me. Now, let's get on with the spoiler-filled discussion. Alright, so let's take an in-depth view of Chainsaw Man Volume 1. I would like to start by discussing certain scenes and moments in the manga, specifically the scene where Denji meets Pochita. Our protagonist Denji seemingly reached a point where he has given up on life. His dad hung himself without paying off his debt, leaving his young son to have to pay off the loan shark. Being a kid, Denji has no skills or job opportunity. What makes this scene more sad is Tatsuki's ability to use scenery to create emotion. He draws Denji out in the rain, crying in front of his father's grave, pulling at our heartstrings. That's when Pochita sneaks out of the blue to meet Denji, and Denji doesn't put up a fight. You see, at this point, Denji has given up on life. But seeing Pochita hurt, Denji decides to save Pochita by sacrificing some of his own blood. I think that not only shows us the beginning of the bond between these two, that they will share for the life, but also the kind and caring heart of Denji. The two team up and become devil hunters to pay off Denji's debt, which to me seems like a really cute duo. Next, I would like to discuss Denji's debt in general. He's so poor. Even with Pochita's help, he can barely afford a loaf of bread. Denji lays down on the cold floor of his rundown home with his only friend in the world, Pochita. To me, this is so heartbreaking. He even pretends to eat a cigarette just so someone can give him some spare change. If someone is struggling that bad, he should be helped instead of ridiculed. Denji doesn't want much in life other than food for him and Pochita. And of course, a girl to have sex with. He doesn't want to die a virgin, and I can't blame him for that. My thoughts while reading Volume 1 were, I wonder how Denji's dad acquired so much debt. I'm also curious to know what hurt Pochita in the beginning before meeting Denji. I mean, Pochita is just such a cute mascot. I love dogs in general, even Chainsaw Dog. Another one of my thoughts is that most of the devils are really intelligent and manipulative. So it makes me wonder how Japan got plagued by so many of them in this story. My favorite moment in volume 1 was when Denji becomes the Chainsaw Man. In exchange for his physical form, Pochita sacrifices himself to save Denji from a horde of zombies. It's so sad to see Pochita physically leave this earth. He's so cute and thoughtful, just wanting Denji's dreams to come true. Together, they form a contract. Denji will acquire Chainsaw Devil powers to defeat Devil. In exchange, Denji has to make his dreams come true. I think it sets up the story really well because we see when Denji escapes and becomes a devil hunter, he finally has some food and a home. But we also find out that wasn't really his dream. There was more missing in his life. So now for some moments that should be changed or cut. And to that I have to say, there's not really much. I mean, Denji's obsession with having sex or touching female breasts is a little weird, but it's a manga. Some characters are known to be pervy. Plus, I don't think he had a human companion for most of his life to guide him. I do have one complaint though. Because the manga is so popular right now, it's hard to find physical copies in books. So the volume 2 review is gonna have to wait until the shelves are restocked. Also, I feel like I should be tired of all these devil demon hunter shows. I mean, there's Demon Slayer, Chainsaw Man, Mob Psycho 100, and Jujutsu Kaisen, just to name a few. And yet, I look forward to reading and watching each and every one of those. They're all unique enough to be their own thing, even if they all have a similar kind of concept centered around them. So my final rating is a 4.8 out of 5. Now, let's look at some online reviews. So a Barnes & Noble reviewer gave it a 5 out of 5. They said, honestly, it's pretty dope. Bought this volume on a whim as many people were recommending it. Honestly, it was a pretty great read. And to that I have to say, yeah, pretty much. I bought the book for the same reason, and I was surprised at how great it was. Now, this book's a million reviewer said, 5 out of 5. Awesome. A great shonen for older teens and above. So excited for this anime. And what I had to say to that is I am too. Let me know if I should do an anime review once the anime is out in the comment section. So in conclusion, this manga is great and I highly recommend it to anyone who likes action mangas. It's no wonder why there's so much hype centered around this manga. I'm looking forward to reading more and watching the anime once it comes out. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. Make sure to like this video if you have enjoyed it. Comment down below on what your favorite moment in Chainsaw Man was. And subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, stay woke, sleepers. Peace!